algebra students, this is Mrs. Show. Today we're going to continue 3-3. We did a lesson on this yesterday and an exit slip. So we're going to review what we learned yesterday, and then we're going to do a big ideas assignment today. So in your notebook, label this 3-3, day 2. All right, put a number 1 and put f of -3. So what we're doing here is we're finding the function of -3. Well, the function we're using is f of x equals -4x plus 5. So what we're doing is we're taking this -3 and plugging it in for x. So I'm going to take -4 times -3 and add 5. -4 times -3 is 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. So f of -3 would be 17. All right, I want you to try number 2. Number 2 in your notebook, write down k of -3. But this time, we're going to use the function k of m equals m squared minus 4m plus 5. Pause the video now. Try your problem. When you get done, hit play. Okay, now that you're done, let's check your work. So you're going to take -3 and plug it in for m. So you got -3 to the second minus 4 times -3 plus 5. All right, so if I'm squaring -3, that means a -3 times a -3, which is a positive 9. Then I'm subtracting 4 times -3. Positive 4 times -3 would be -12. So this is a minus -12 and then plus 5. But remember, our minus negative becomes a plus. So 9 plus 12 is 21. 21 plus 5 is 26. See if you got 26. All right, I want you to look at number 3. It says, let f of t be the outside temperature t hours after 6 a.m. So t is how many hours after 6 a.m.? Explain the meaning of each statement. Okay, I want you to watch as I do part A. So here, 0 is t. T is 0. So that means it's 0 hours after 6 a.m. So that means it is 6 a.m. So on part A, I would say at 6 a.m., it is 58 degrees. Okay, I want you to watch as I do part B. Okay, on part B, 6 is t. So that means t is how many hours after 6 a.m.? So it's 6 hours after 6 a.m. 6 hours after 6 a.m. would be noon or 12 p.m. So at 12 p.m., it is in degrees. I don't know how many degrees. All right, you try 3C. So in your notebook, try to write what f of 3 is less than f of 9 means. Pause the video now, write a sentence. When you get done, hit play. Okay, now that you're done, let's talk about this. F of 3 is 3 hours after 6 a.m. So that means 9 a.m. So the temperature at 9 a.m. is, that's the is less than sign, is less than the temperature at, okay, now let me see, if 9 is t, that's 9 hours after 6 a.m. So you've got to think to yourself, what time is it 9 hours? So that would be 6 p.m. So the temperature at 9 a.m. is less than the temperature at 6 p.m. All right, let's look at number 4. Do this with me. So for number 4, write g of x equals -5. So now they're telling me the answer I get when I plug in a number for x is -5. See this x here? I don't know what x is. So you're not plugging a -5 in for x. You're really taking this -5 and plugging it in for g of x, the answer you get when you plug in some number is negative 5. So in your notebook, you're going to put a negative 5 where the g of x is equals 1/3 x minus 9. So we're not plugging in negative 5 for x. They're not telling me x is negative 5. They're telling me the answer I get is negative 5. So where this g of x is, I put a negative 5. All right, now we're just solving our equation. So your first step would be to add 9, right? You're going to add 9 to both sides. Let's see, negative 5 plus 9 is 4. I get 4 equals 1/3 x. Then I multiply by the reciprocal. Good. And when I do this, these 3's cancel, and I get x equals 12. So I'm trying to find x. So what this means is if I put in 12 for x, my answer should be negative 5. Well, I can check it by putting 12 in here for x. I could do 1/3 times 12 minus 9. 1/3 of 12 is 4. 4 take away 9 is a negative 5, so I can check. All right, the last thing we're going to review on number 5 is making a table and graphing our points. So what I want you to do for number 5 is make a table like I have here. Under the x column, put -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. After you write this down, I want you to find your y value. Remember, y is the same as f of x. So what you're doing here is you're first taking -2, plugging it in for x, then taking -1, plugging it in for x to see what you get for y. Okay, I want you to pause the video, go ahead and finish the table, and graph these points on a coordinate plane. When you get done, hit play. All right, so let's see how we did. So on your table, did you have 5 when you plugged in -2 for x? Your next point was -1, 2, then 0, -1, then 1, -4, and 2, -7. Check your graph. Did it graph a straight line when you graphed those 4 points? Okay, so thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs in the middle. How do you feel about functions today? Okay, if your thumb is down, I would go back and watch the video again. You can also watch yesterday's video because it is over the same skills. Today, your assignment is in Big Ideas. It's 3-3. You're going to do 4 to 28 even. Have a good day.